Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of my day trading extravaganza. Today, right now it's 8:41 a.m., so 11 minutes into the trading day, and again, it's crunch time for me because in 4 minutes at 8:45, my wife needs to use the office and the computer and the space to do her job and to hop on some meetings and all this stuff. So I have to get out of here, but it's been a good day. I traded 200 shares and made $42.36, which I know, I get it, right? $42.36. Ryan, that's not a big deal. But, it is a big deal. Every little bit counts. And so, again, in May, my goal is to document my trades, to hone in on my strategy, and to trade a lot less, and to hopefully have more green days. Now, I'm still working on my review of last month, of April, and I'm hoping to publish that as soon as I can. But I really want to hone in on May, be in the present, and document what's going on, because I think there's a lot of exciting things going on in the market. Right now, you can see, I'll get into this exact trade here in a second, but let's just follow the S&P 500 through this ETF SPY and find out sort of where we are in the market and why I'm trading the way I am. So if I go to, I'm in Thinkorswim, if I go to charts, and if I look at the big picture here, where are we in the S&P 500? And I know I go over this a lot, but it's really, really important. So this is the 4-hour chart, and we can see that we're off of this low set just a little while ago at 217.75. And so this was set back in March, and from there we have been following this sort of trend line. And we broke through that trend line back about a week ago at the end of April. At the end of April, we broke through that trend line. We've been coming up and retesting it. Now we then broke down below this level here. Okay, so we're testing this trend line. We broke through, but it was a false breakout, and now we're on the downswing of this 289 resistance level. And so we're seeing ourselves kind of peter out there. That's what I'm trading. I'm trading not in the macro yet, but I am trading this daily. And so when we look at the daily and what's going on let's first look at the 5-minute chart here. Actually, let's go to TradingView. That'll just show you my trades for today. So now that we know where we're at in the macro in the last few months of trading, let's look at what happened overnight and why it's significant. Now, all these red lines, I know it's chaos, but those are little areas of support and resistance that I need to keep on my chart, as messy as it is, because when the value of the SPY approaches that level, then for me it triggers in my mind, it's like, okay, this is either support or resistance, and I might want to exit my trade or enter a trade accordingly. So I'm going to leave those in, and I also have the VWAP up here because that's important for my trading as well. It's another great indicator of what's going on. But the first thing I did today when I sat down at my trading desk was I put in a trend line for a descending trend. So we have a point here set back last Friday. I believe this would be last Thursday. And since then, we've been descending down, and we came and we tested it here on Friday, and this is the trading day Friday. And then we tested it over the weekend a few times, right here, and right here. And then we just broke above it. Just before market open at about 6:30 today, we broke above it. So that's really where we are. We're on this downtrend, and I was also able to put in a low here at 277 and draw sort of an upward support line. So now we bounced off it here, boom, boom, and then now you can see where we're at today on the 1-minute chart. I'm gonna just get rid of my active trader there so we can. I'm actually going to get rid of the 5-minute as well. Okay. So now you can see where we're at on the 1-minute chart. So each one of these candles represents 1 minute. So you can see we've been testing this other longer term resistance level, and we crashed down at the open. We went up and we attempted to break through, and then since then we were in this downtrend. Now that's where I entered the trading day. And so what I did here was once we broke below the VWAP, I said, okay, if we get to this next support level, and if we break through that support level to the downside, right, and then we break through this downward trend line, then I think we'll have reason to believe that we'll break through with authority and I can scalp that trade until we reach this next support line. And that's exactly what I did. You can see here we're coming down. We tried to break back up this little support line, which then become resistance. We tried to break above it, didn't work, broke below. I didn't enter right away on this because it snapped back up, tested again, and then I entered my trade. So I said, okay, if we break back down below this downward trend line, which I drew from the previous Thursday, I was going to enter the trade and then exit it quick, and I did. I put a 200 share order in, and we went from it was somewhere around here. These arrows are approximate because it's really hard for me to gauge where exactly that is. And anyway, so we were here. I exited about here because I didn't want to toy with this support or resistance line. I didn't know if we would go down below it or if we would snap back above it. So this is a volatile move right here, and that was the capture of the trade. We'll see where this goes from here. We're below this trend line, so I wouldn't be surprised if we continue down and try to test this support line here. It looks like that's exactly what's taking place. I just don't have enough time to trade that today, and I don't want to make bad decisions because sometimes your psychology gets the best of you and you just want to make a trade now. But like I said, I now have to go and leave this station, and I don't want to leave trades open. I want to get out of here and trade within my limitations and not try to get too greedy. So 46 bucks, that's a wonderful thing. I'm gonna get out of here and let my wife move into this office and take over and do her work. But I hope you guys are having a great day today. Hope you have a productive day today, and I hope I'm able to continue to provide these videos for you so that you can see what I'm thinking. And this is Spit Up. My 3-month-old son did spit up on me, but I decided for you guys I was going to still film, so that's dedication. Anyway, have a great day today. Have a productive day. I'll see you guys in the next video.